But everybody does that. Like, everybody fucks up once. But I learned from it, and I never did it again. Like, I never did it again. And the fact that people are accusing me for all that shit, that's pissing me off. Because this is not, like, they're not random people that I did a show with. This girl, I lived with her. Like, I was dating her. And then, it's just, I never cheated on anyone. Ever. Okay? After, like, I did, but then after that, I never did. I was like 18. Everybody makes mistakes when they're 18, But I learned from it, and I didn't do it again. And I don't like cheaters. So it's like, I have a problem with it, So I wouldn't do it. That's one thing. This is for the whole cheating part. Second thing, now let's talk about the show. The first day I met Kat, I spoke to her. We spoke like everything. We talked about everything about each other. That's why I thought that she's my connection, and I can vibe with her, and I can play with her, okay? I did catch feelings for her, for sure. I loved her. But I don't think it was the other way around, It was just one way. Why? I'll tell you this. Because, during the show, so halfway, I never said this, by the way. I have never said this to anyone outside of the show, because it would disturb her image, And I never wanted to do that. But when someone is fucking doing this shit over and over and over again, that pisses me off. So then when you do that to me, then you're asking for it, So, half of the show was done, like 10 days or 15 days, whatever. Half of the show was done, and, like, Kat knew that, okay, so the whole time during the show, I was the one that was approaching her to be in a relationship after the show, okay? Because I really liked her. And then she never saw me as, like, she was like, I don't date, I don't get in relationships. And I never understood why. Like, I understand why. Like, people don't want to be in relationships. I'm like that now. But, like, at that moment, she didn't tell me that. She just said that she had a bad past and this and that. And everything, like, nothing was working out in her favor. So she just doesn't want to be in a relationship. And I completely understood that. And I never said anything about it. I just asked. I kept telling her, we'll see after the show. We'll see after the show. I kept saying that, Because I thought she is who she is on the show. After the show, I saw a lot of things about her that she's a nice girl. She's a good human being. She's very nice. But I saw a lot of stuff that I couldn't connect with. Like, I couldn't vibe with. Like, I'm not all about this. I am not about, like, I do it a lot. I have to, because it's my work. But I'm not about my social media life. I have a life. I do. I have, like, I'll get to that. This is going to be a very long life, because I have things to say about everybody. Everybody's getting it today. So, so she told me half of the show was done, and she told me that she's seeing someone outside of the show. But I didn't, like, how do I say this? It pissed me off, because I loved her. I had feelings for her. So she told me half of the show, and half of the show was over. She told me she's seeing someone out of the show, and she has someone, and that's, like, one of the main reasons why we can't be together, and all that happened. So I thought that, okay, we're just gonna do this for the show, and after the show, it's done. She'll go her way, I'll go my way. And yeah, so that was what was going on in my head, right? Because she told me she's seeing someone out of the show, like she's dating. That's not, like, you're not supposed to be dating when you come to Splitsville. This is the main reason. This is the fucking main reason. So then she comes out, and then the show's over. We go out, and she was talking to someone in the bus that we were all in on the way to the airport. She was talking to someone, to a very close friend, and I had my headphones in, and I acted like I was listening to music, but I could hear everything, because I wanted to know what's going on. Like, what am I supposed to do? And she was like, oh, I have to tell you a lot, and, like, I met this guy on the show, and it's so confusing now, like, I don't know what to do. I'm not the cheater, man. I don't cheat, okay? Don't accuse people of things they don't do. It's not cool. It is not cool. Especially if everyone knows that, okay, this person is not gonna lie about me. Like, for example, I don't know why, but most girls that, never mind. I don't want to talk shit about girls, but y'all do something bad to every guy. Like, girls take advantage of being a girl. You know? They say sexist and all that shit, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Because she does. Everyone thinks she's so sweet, she's so nice, but ever since we broke up, she has been trying everything to defame me. Everything. Like, every single time I make a mistake on the show, she shares it. Like, the J thing. Like, she... Fuck the J thing. Everything else. She shared bunch of stories. Like, I just shared like 3 on my story, but she shared a bunch of stuff just about me, back to back, just to defame me. Why? Because I just couldn't, I couldn't be with her. I don't know. I just didn't feel right. I didn't feel like that relationship was right. That's one thing. Okay, now, we get out of the show, we go to Goa, we go to Andaman, we come back, I go to US. Let's talk. I go to US, and then what happens? I'm in US, and then this girl is telling me because of COVID, she wants to take her mom to Goa, right? She wants to take her mom to Goa, and I don't want to say everything, but everyone knows she was with someone in Goa, okay? And we were seeing each other at that time. So, you know, I'm not the fucking cheater. Stop accusing people of stuff they didn't do. It's not cool. Some of you might say, oh, like, she might say this. She might come out and say this. Oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was just talking about my random exes, you know? It's fucked up. It is. It's very fucked up. But yeah, that's about this. Now, Gary, on the show, whatever he said that, I trust. That was my biggest mistake on that show, is dumping Gary out, okay? I made a mistake because he was my best friend. Loyalty is royalty, but loyalty was always like that. That whole thing came out because we were, me, Michael, Hamid, Arushi, we were all like Prakar, Tarandi, we were all close. Like, we're all friends. We're all very close friends. That's why it's team loyalty, because we're loyal to our own friends, right? And I wasn't loyal to this guy, so I accepted. But fuck that. He comes out and spends 28 minutes on a live talking shit about me. Bro, he calls me an actor. He says that I was scared of him. Okay, I don't act. If I did, I would audition for movies. I would audition for web series. You're not seeing me in one because I'm not auditioning. I think I have the personality and the looks to be in one, but I'm not, because I don't act. I'm not good at acting. I'm very real. Like, all this emotion, it's very real. I'm very real. Like, I'm very honest. I'm brutally honest sometimes. So I did feel bad when he left. Of course I felt bad. I felt like, you know, too much notifications about this, bunch of people watching. I don't know, man. Like, this is pretty fucked up. Everybody's ganging up. But it's okay. I've always been a one-man army, you know? I've always handled everything myself. I've always gone against everybody myself. I never needed anybody to do my thing for me, right? Ever since I was a kid, I always liked to do my shit. You know? You want something done, you gotta do it yourself, right? Anyway, Kat and I are not together. I don't care about her. I don't care about the relationships with people. People, you guys gotta stop calling. I don't care about any of this. Please, let me be You live your life, I live my life, especially to everybody in Splitsville, whoever did this show. Show's over. But you guys want to put on a show on your live and shit and talk stuff, I'm down. I'm in. I put on a show. I'm a showman. But when you get personal, then things like get out of line. Like, don't get personal. Whatever you want, keep it on the show. So about Gary, goddamn, I was supposed to do this whole live, and this, not just about Gary, but like that guy and his team and whoever, whatever is going on in his head. I regret the fact that I voted him out, but so Splitsvilla, this is for whoever is auditioning for the next season or whatever. You need tips on how to do reality shows. Don't become an ideal match. Because when you become an ideal match, you automatically become a bad guy. Why? Because if you're friends with everyone, that is. If you're alone, if you don't have like any people to play with, make sure you're in an ideal match. Because then you're safe 24/7. You don't have to perform, you don't have to do shit, you just have to sit. You know? But I did perform. I performed everywhere. But still, like, you know, don't become an ideal match. Because when you become an ideal match and you're friends with people, then that becomes fucked up. Because you vote one guy out. It's like giving you a loaded gun. Okay, like, take this. Now start shooting your friends. Choose which one. Whoever you choose, I'm gonna get hit. Okay? Gary was right. He was my best friend. But he had a choice. He never stuck to Avantika, man. The whole fucking show. I'm gonna be honest. I'm real, right? The whole show. He never stuck to Avantika. He kept going back and forth. He kept like, I don't want to perform with that. I don't want to perform with that. He had an option, right? There was Palak. There was Arushi. Arushi wasn't an ideal match with Travon, like, you know? And then this guy comes out and says that my connection was going. My connection was going, so I had to save it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But you're the actor. You're the guy that fucking unfollowed me, like talk shit about me for 28 minutes the whole time. A1 since day one, from day one. He's been saying A1 since day one, right? From day one. We all got out, right? We're out. The show's over. The show ended a long time ago. 4 or 5 months ago. This man was waiting for this episode to come out so that he can blast off and then unfollow me and then act. That's acting. I don't act. I'm very real, bro. I am as real as it gets. You guys were like, okay, chalo. So why didn't you vote out? Alright. The 4-0. Thank you. So, sorry, food. Super necessary. I'm hungry. In office, don't eat anything all day. Too much stress. You waited all this time, you know? And you called me an actor. Out of everyone, you're like, oh, he was scared of me. I was scared of you? Gary, my guy, I'm sorry. You said this at the end of your life. I fucking loved you like my brother. Like, I still do, man. I still care for you. I've been helping this guy out from, like, out of the show. I've been talking to people about him. I've been trying to help him out with whatever he needs. Whenever he needs it, I'm always there for him. But just because, you know, and he's like, my friendship, I lost a brother that day. If you lost a brother that day, then why the fuck did you act like you're my friend the whole time, bro? And then they're talking about karma. Most people know who won. Like, it's out. Everyone already knows, you know? That's the only reason. That's the only thing these guys have. If they wouldn't have gone out and said who won the show, you know, they would have never got the kind of hype they're getting or the fan base they're getting. I can't calm down. Not today, man. Not today. I've been hearing it left, right, center. It's just fucked up my head. But it's alright. I'm good. Like, I'm not, like, I'm just pissed right now because I'm thinking about all this. I don't think about it. I don't give a shit. The show's over for me. The show ended. My relationship ended. Everything ended. It's all over. I am done. I don't think about, But then they have to keep bringing my name up. And I don't judge them. If you don't bring my name up, how will you get hype? But then, it is what it is. It is what it is. The show will end soon. I hope all of you are good in life. You do good in life. All of you. I'm very close to Shivam right now. I swear. I love Shivam. Shivam is like my guy. But then on the show, it was completely the other way around. It's like Gary traded Shivam's place for me. Like, I'm serious. It's very weird. It's very weird. This guy says, you were my brother. I lost a brother. I trusted you. I did this. I saved you whenever I could, bro. How many times were you in the dumping zone? How many times you were there to go home? How many? Avantika said. Avantika was like, oh, no, I trust Kevin and Kat. She flipped her head. She's like, yeah, I know they wouldn't vote me out because it made sense. Okay, if I would have voted out Trevon and Arushi, that would have been unfair to them. Right there in my team, you're like, yeah, I scored 2 goals. What else did you do on the show, man? Thug of war in basketball? And you tell me, I don't wanna expose you guys. I don't wanna do that. I wanna be nice. I wanna be good. Keep me out of your lives. I will keep you out of mine. This is one thing. Second thing is, during the show, the first day I went for it, I didn't give a fuck about anyone. I didn't care about anyone. I wasn't friends with anyone. I didn't, first day in quarantine, I didn't know anyone to be friends with them, I didn't care about them because I was there for competition. I was there to win. Splitsvilla. I was there for Splitsvilla. Nothing else. The only people I knew was Sapna and Nikita out of the show. Okay? That's it. Everybody else, Vyomesh, I know Vyomesh too. Vyomesh and I spoke before the show. But everybody else was just a random person to me. Why would I care about anybody? I had my team. I went on that day. I met everyone on the same day. I was as close to Trevon as I was to Gary. Gary, I was closer. Yes. But I was close to Trevon. So if I get him out, then again, I'm the fucking bad guy, Sapna, how will I get her out? Drew, how will I get Drew out? It's like I said, you go for a reality show like Splitsvilla, don't become an ideal match. If you're friends with everyone, don't become an ideal match. That's just like I said, you get a gun and then shoot your friends. And that's it, guys. That's it. I don't think I have anything to say about other people that talk shit about my relationship when it ended. But I'm not. I don't talk about personal stuff. Whatever I talk about is on the show. Okay? I don't make it personal like you guys. I'm not that guy. Anyway, I think all of you had fun. Drama. Everybody's about that. That's why you watch Splitsvilla. I guess I'm a dramatic guy. I'm gonna go eat my Subway now because I'm pretty hungry. But karma, talking about karma, yes. Yes, sir. But I don't regret anything other than voting out Gary. Nothing else. Whatever I did on the show, great. Voting out Gary, I regret it. I'm saying it again. I made a mistake by voting out you, brother. You're watching it. I know you're watching it. So I made a mistake. I'm sorry. But when you take it so much, when you keep this grudge for such a long time and you build up, A1 since day one, A1 since day one, A1 since day one, and then the last day, I lost a brother that day. And I am the actor. My guy. Adios, amigos. Hey, Pune Gangsta logging out from the Kevin Show. Welcome to the Kevin Show. The whole Splitsvilla is the Kevin Show. Peace.